anything to reflect the mirror of artificial um, alignment of time phase, because in relation to 31, the ordering system, it's only a situation of non-debt, as in that way the non-debt is based upon the sentences of manufacturing degree based upon roller and rows of tapestry, because in that way the method of circumcised PPs is a value of circumcised PP, because in circumcised PP the manufacturer of our own PP is just our own PP, because in that way, since it has been circumcised, doesn't mean that within the embryo Jesus Christ was having a look to see that it is realistic to understand that one of the spirit soul, SS, means holden gear, to understand that maybe the other division of the spirit shar may be lining up to phase the right brain capacitor of its own registrant to value one of those bands in relation to blue pink, to understand that maybe I'll baptize him. Oh, no, not precisely. No, not precisely, because Jesus Christ was just wondering, powdering some kind of things that, hey, where's my Pope? Oh, Pope? Well, okay. Pope is a bit higher than the nun. Then, that's all I know about circumcised PP. Because back in the old days, apparently when the baby come out, it goes to the church and one of the priests baptize the baby and cut the foreskin, circumcised, until he's a bit older at a certain age. But probably that's a wrongdoing since you just came out. Oh, but since you just came out, do you cut the skin? How does it seal up? Oh. So anyway, in relation to Jesus Christ, the Southern Cross, the cross is just a mimetism of knowing that he has band-aids around, and in that way, does it really mummy the lost soul in relation to being reborn? And in that way, in relation to being reborn, it's just maybe one of those band-aid string represents reborn, a web design business, compromising the rebirth of a creative soul. Oh, not interesting, but it don't know. So anyway, people from the reborn web design business. Does that really link to Australia in front in relation to giving them some creative ideas in relation to a soul trader? Hmm. It's just a better phase of knowing. Does a pope really baptize the embryo to see if there's a so where is the missing soul in relation to the embryo to know which embryo has been lapping, to know that one of the body skin is just from Jesus Christ? But if it is, then maybe the Pope will be determined to know that when you go to the church, you cannot see the other overlapping skin of fourth scene, because being baptized in the tomb of your mum's stomach is just the water has not been injected in relation to Jesus Christ. But in that way, does it mean that one of those thingamajig is just a assumption of baptism in relation to, oh, maybe, perhaps. So, when you were just an embryo, any human man, in relation to your highway to Sydney, the abric is a different class of Jesus Christ. So in that way, maybe the other one have a meeting with him and say, oh, his eyes looks funny. Isn't he an Aussie? Oh, so in that way, Christianity. How do we know that Aussie dudes has a fixed eye of knowing that Jesus Christ and Abrid Muslim is just a time lapse of Quatquatum, because the fox that ran away jumping over the fence to see how well the sheeps are, they can mimonong the belly button, because after that Jesus, Muslim and Abrig can measure the umbilical cord based upon mum eating dinner by the last supporter. So in that way, Pope in Rome, how do you know that one of the mother child is actually not Catholic, but is an Aussie, or classification of anything? So in that way, why is he circumcised? So Russell Crowe, based upon the Last Supper of bread, the Jesus Christ body is just a shield of no eyes. And in that way, since there's a shield of no eyes, why does Russell Crowe become non-different circum non-different of, well, if you were just a imam of a color skin, then one of the Pope may be query in relation to a sister nun to see where the author is. So in that way, when it complom into one of your skin, it lays around to see how well it will be tanned when it comes out of the tomb. So in that way, the baptism of the priest is a lower grade of, oh, I think one of the soldiers ran away. Oh, so in that time, since one of the soul just ran away, can they put a overall back to shape the face? Huh? So in Aussie, what is the real locker of the funny eye that is efficient to biolab to find that the real Aussie is more slanty than Muslim? So God from Muslim based upon Abric, what shape of the face its non-pope to baptize and customize his PP? Do they actually collaborate together to know that the embryo in the tomb has been faded, 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 away to any percentages of the lay? So, the opposite way based upon Pixie from Monkey Magic, he also reviewed the sexism of knowing that Emily Rose might be painted in relation to know how well this embryo will be sexable in relation to heart stripe of color, because in the tomb of our mother's belly, the finance Buddha has not been decided to find out how one of those eye brain matches the filial of. So, Pope from Rome, based upon Christianity of cross, Jesus Christ has not seen one suitable, customized PP in relation to shortcuts, because in that way, in relation to shortcuts, it had been developed or deleted in relation to Pixie, because the small Pinala is just an off tune of being so, because the over of the head is just trying to get out. But then, since it's just trying to get out, there's no baptism because it does not fit in the. That's all I know. So, anyone that has kind of like length of the wang in relation to small pp, the outcome of knowing that the imperial impist may be urinable, but Jesus Christ kind of like bloody Pope. I don't know what happened to this one. Do you? Oh. So, when Jesus Christ acts like that in relation to our capitalism, how does Menifun know that it's just losing one balls in its own bladder? So, being in mommy's tomb, Jesus Christ kind of go, "Aye, well, my friends, it doesn't really hurt. He will come out and we have a look, baptism." So, dead Pope. Once upon a time, you have been in Earth. Once upon a time, you have been in volcano. Once upon a time, you have been forest. Once upon a time, you have been sea lake. Once upon a time, you have been tropical. Once a time. So, is there any kind of nipple that Neptune, a planet, or